Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-April 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Leo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for the remainder of April. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, let's go ahead and start with column number 1, which is what's wrapping up and coming to a close. So we have a summary affirmation card, Leo, of I will pray. And if the word pray doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. This could be I will hope, I will manifest, I will wish, I will pray. So there's something that you want, something that you're praying for, something that you're hoping for these last few weeks or month. But let's see what messages we've got coming through here. Okay, first we have the 7 of coins, or the 7 of pentacles. This is a card of patience, hard work, delayed success. It's a card of waiting. So I do think there is something, again, that you were hoping for, praying for, but it potentially could have been a little delayed. I don't know that you've lost hope in this, which is good, but again, I just think things are moving a little bit slower or delayed. The next card that we have is the Tower card. The Tower card is a card of unwanted change. I always give the example, it's like you plan for A, B, C to happen and D, E, F happens instead. I do think for many of you, this is again going to tie into that wait, tie into that thing taking a little bit longer. The nice thing about the Tower card is it's kind of a course correction card. It's a card of like you get the end result that you need eventually with this card. So even though it may not happen the way you want it to, you're still going to get the end result. You're still going to end up in the right place. The next card that we have is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a card of being very free-spirited, being very creative. This card screams freedom and creativity. Potentially some of you may need to take a creative approach to this. I know creativity doesn't necessarily surpass waiting, but the message here is like a very creative perspective or creative approach on how to accomplish this thing that you're hoping or praying for. Let's go and take a look though and see what other messages I can give you here. We have the Tower card coming up again. When this happens, it's kind of like the universe saying, I said what I meant. So again, this delay was not what we had planned. You had planned for A, B, C to happen and D, E, F happened. So the kind of change in plan that was not expected seems to be that waiting. The next card that we have is the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords, you can see the sky is dark, the person's laying down flat. You kind of feel like you're in a low place. There's low feelings about this. It can be easy to get discouraged. I don't think you are discouraged, but again, we are like maybe a little less hopeful just given this delay or given this unexpected change. Things just not working out the way we wanted them to. The next card that we have is the Justice card. The Justice card is a card of going within for clarity. This is like cause and effect. This is win-win solutions. Again, I feel like there is a creative approach or a different approach that we can take that's going to give you success a little bit faster. This can also be like additional information and truth coming out. So this is like the cards playing in your favor, things starting to shift in your favor. So don't hesitate to take that different approach or that creative approach there. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything just general, what's coming for the remainder of April. We have the summary affirmation card of I am light. So this is really important. This is about being the guiding light for yourself. This could be about being the guiding light for others. But this is like the light that leads you forward, the direction. And it seems like you're really providing this guidance and direction for a lot of people around you too, which is really neat to see. Again, you're kind of the light that everyone is looking to, Leo. But let's see what kind of messages we've got here. Again, just general what's coming for the remainder of April. Okay, we have all major arcana cards. I always like when this happens because it's like big, clean messages. But up first we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of trusting your intuition, trusting your gut. The High Priestess is very spiritual, very intuitive, very in tune. So again, it's kind of that psychic ability, that know before you really know type energy. With High Priestess, there can be some sort of mystery or secret or unknown information, but regardless, you have that gut feeling, you have that intuition that will guide you forward. The next card that we have is the Justice card. The Justice card is a card of finding out truth. So even if there is hidden information or information you don't have, Leo, you're going to get that information with the Justice card. Again, this is cause and effect, so taking action and then reaping the results of it. It does seem like we're carrying forward on this thing that we're hoping, praying for, working towards. With the Justice card as well, remember I was saying take a different approach. So again, look for that win-win solution. Look for that other alternative. At the bottom here, we have the Empress. The Empress is a card of creation. So this is, again, that ability to create. This is a very abundant card, too. So not only are we going to create, we're going to create abundantly and successfully. So continue to keep chipping away at this. Take that different approach and really kind of rely on your intuition. Also, just know there's more information coming in, so more clarity coming in going into April. The next card that we have is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a card, well, if you've watched my readings before, you know the Ten of Cups is my favorite card in the entire deck. It's a card of total love, total support, contentment. It's seriously everything wonderful. There's a happy couple, kids playing, the house is in the background, the water's green, or excuse me, the grass is green, the water is running. We have a nice full rainbow with all of our cups full. So all of your cups will be full, which is great to see. I do think this is, again, a positive outcome. This is that happiness, that contentment, this success, any and all wonderful things here. So getting you there. Trust your intuition to get you there, but like I said, the Ten of Cups contentment is just right there. So definitely an indicator of success. The next card that we have is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of skill, quality, craftsmanship. Again, try a different approach, but make sure you're still putting your best effort forward. Skill, quality, craftsmanship. So quality efforts. This could be about leveraging a relationship too. This can be a card of teamwork, so there could be somebody helping support these efforts. Then at the bottom here, we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a card of like bully, theft, violence. Typically this is a relationship, but I feel like this is more about the bumps in the road and some of the challenges and obstacles you've had to overcome. It could be a person, but it feels more like events for the majority of you. Okay, now let's move on to our next column, which is anything related to money. We're going to start out with a quick money message here. It says, I enjoy what I have and I have more than enough. In this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money here, Leo. First, we have the Ace of Wands. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Wands, this is typically a new project. So I think you're taking on a new project, role, responsibility. So something new, which is good, changing it up a little bit. The next card we have is the Ten of Cups. Yay! You got my favorite card twice. I can't tell you how much I love the Ten of Cups. When I was younger, I used to think contentment wasn't that good. And now I realize how hard it is to be content, Leo. And that's why I'm so fond of this card, because contentment in life is not an easy thing to find. So 10 of Cups coming up again. Again, total love, support, everything you could possibly want. Very happy place, very content place. So I like to see that. I think you're moving into a really solid financial situation. Also, perhaps in terms of career, this new opportunity is going to be something you really enjoy too. I do associate the 10 of Cups with buying a house as well. So if you're hoping to do that, great card for you as well. The next card at the bottom that we have here is the Chariot. The Chariot was once described to me as the vroom vroom card. It means there's action, there's change. It's about being on a journey. I do think that's driven by this new project. It's kind of like you're moving into a new role or starting a new chapter. But this new opportunity or this new thing with the Ace of Wands is very progressive. It's taking you forward. The Chariot can also be a new vehicle card, so I like to throw that out there because that new vehicle would be an investment. So definitely potential for some of you to get a new vehicle as well. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is a card of stress, exhaustion, having lots of burdens. So especially as this new opportunity comes on, I feel like you're feeling a little burnt out already, so you may not be as excited about this new opportunity. Do just be cautious of that. Get a little bit of rest, recovery, get your head right before you dive into this new opportunity. The next card that we have is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is very hardworking, very reliable. You've put in the hard work to get to this position. You've put in the hard work to get to this sound financial place, to get to this place in career that you're actually enjoying. So love the energy of both of those together. The Knight of Pentacles is also like reaping the benefits of your hard work. You don't just get to be content. You worked really hard to get to this place. At the bottom here, we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords can be a card of theft, betrayal, dishonesty. These are not positive things, but you see this person's gathering their swords and they're moving away from them. And then you have the Chariot, which is also moving forward. So it's kind of vague, kind of general, but definitely moving away from things that were not so good onto things that are much, much better. Sorry, Leo the cat. Felt the need to come say hello. Okay, now let's move on to our next column, which is anything related to love. Starting out with a quick love message there. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you'll be surprised where it leads. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Leo. Let's take a look and see what we've got. First, we have the 4 of Cups. I think there's going to be like a surprise date night here. Flowers, coffee, some sort of surprise. I like this. This is very much so surprise energy coming through. The next card we have is the Queen of Coins, or the Queen of Pentacles. This is a great card. It's a card of fertility. It's a very domestic card. If you're hoping to enter into a relationship, this is a great card for you. If you're in a relationship, this is a great card leading to marriage, proposal, kind of that long, happy, healthy card. Again, very domestic. If you're hoping to grow your family, this is a great card for you too, with the Queen of Coins. At the bottom here, we have the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Cups, this is new baby, relationship, proposal, marriage. So love that as well. Really anything you want in terms of relationships, here it is. So if you're looking for babies, marriage, new relationship, new friendship, that's all of the newness wrapped into one card there with that Ace of Cups. Okay. Let's take a look at our clarifiers now. The 6 of Pentacles is a very generous card. This is a card of giving or receiving. Again, the 4 of Cups very clearly came through as a gift, so you'll be receiving that gift, which is super exciting. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be something you love. I just like the energy there, but that was a very clear gift message, so very exciting. The next card that we have is the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands can be very persistent. I feel like we're in this for the long haul, which I like. I think you're seeking persistence. I think you're looking for a stable, happy, healthy relationship. And that's the message that's coming through here, Leo. Woohoo! Okay, we talked about this earlier. I was just telling you I love when this happens, when we get the same card on top of each other. Again, that's the universe giving that very clear message of, I said what I meant what I said. So we have the Ace of Cups on top of the Ace of Cups at the bottom here. Again, that Ace of Cups is new baby, relationship, children, marriage, proposal, whatever love thing you could possibly think of. That is that new opportunity there. So love that. Definitely really nice, happy, healthy, strong love relationship column this month. Okay, now let's move on to our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the summary affirmation card of I am chosen. So this can carry a lot of different meanings here, Leo. This could be like you quite literally being chosen for a job, chosen for a team, chosen for a sport, chosen for a scholarship. Or this could be more of like a destiny type situation where you're chosen or delegated or destined to do something. But let's go and take a look and see what messages we have in this final column here. Okay, first we have the Five of Coins or the Five of Pentacles. This can be a card of worry. This can be a card related to money as well. So it does seem, and I'm actually going to put those two together, I think some of you are having some financial worries. We're going to clarify though, of course, to see where that takes us. The next card that we have though is the Star card. The Star card is a card of renewal, a card of hope. So if you are having financial issues or financial worries, it does seem like this energy is going to renew this month, which I like. Also with the big star in the background, this is like a card of being recognized. It's a card of being in the spotlight. So that could lead to more money or more like a bonus or some sort of reward that way as well, which I think will ease those financial issues or financial worries as well. But this seems to be financial renewal. And then at the bottom here, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is like Prince or Princess Charming. It's typically very romantic, but it's like the ideal opportunity, whether that's relationship or money. But again, it's like picture perfect what you want is the Page of Cups. So it does seem like there's going to be something, potentially this is like the project you wanted or the job you wanted. Again, it's like the perfect situation. Taking a look at our clarifiers, first up we have the Nine of Swords. Not surprised to see this. The Nine of Swords is a worry card. The Five of Pentacles is a worry card. So this is kind of like your angst. This is you sitting up in bed, maybe having nightmares about it, worried about it. So again, those two worry cards paired on top there. The next card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of being very long-term. This is like leaving a legacy. So this is the right path to go on. It makes sense that we're getting this renewal of energy. This can also be a lump sum of money. So again, potentially this is that new job or a new project or some sort of bonus. So a lump sum of money coming through here with the Ten of Pentacles. This could also be retiring. So maybe you just don't have to worry about having to work at all anymore, which would be wonderful too. And last but not least, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a card of healing. It's like we're going to heal from this position of worry. We're going to heal from this financial trouble, which I like to see. And it's not only healing, but it's like, again, getting our picture perfect situation. Okay, Leo, at this time I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to take a look at our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1, we have the 9 of Diamonds. This is number 39 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the 4 of Hearts. This is number 17 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3 is the 10 of Hearts. This is number 7 card. That's also a yes. So woohoo, yeses all across the board. Hopefully that's what you were looking for. We're also going to take a look at our healing stone of this month. If you watched your video earlier this month, you know we pulled red jasper or really any jasper, but this gives us courage to act. It gives us the energy to act, the strength, the perseverance, courage. So nice energy associated with jasper. And last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Leo, your Healing Note says, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if only one remembers to turn on the light. Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Leo, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your April.